Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Deshaun Gibson. And he takes this one back for the pick six. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
And no, they faked it! On him quick, and they bring him down.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
30 left. 11.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Lawrence now off the play action. And a man is there to knock that away. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 2nd down.
13 Luke. Hey, go. 11 Agate.
Lawrence working from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Working quickly here. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Easy.
Looking to throw. Lawrence escapes the pocket. Oh my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. They just get the play off. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll send their tight end right. Purdy on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
Safe right.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here. Now it's Lawrence. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, run. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. 1st down throw by Purdy. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Foye Oluokun with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take the lead on that successful kick. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Brought in by Ayuk. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Ready? Hey, check that. Street.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Purdy throwing here on first. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The 49ers in need of some points before the break.
Let's go now.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Now Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun is Purdy. Mason there to haul it in. And he's brought down after a short gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Moody knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. Purdy to throw it. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
No question, this guy is a student of the game, and he's putting in the study hours, researching any weakness in these linemen and taking advantage of it. Once we hit game day right here, Kate, the students become the teacher, and what a lesson he's performing.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a third down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3 and out, and an early boost in the second half.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. From his own end zone on third and long. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. They're set up at the 35 now.
On red.
First down throw, Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey, hey, hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Take right open.
Third and long for him here. This is complete to Duvernay. Now he's past the 25. He mixes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars jump in front now by 5. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Putting a receiver in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to throw, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And they're gonna take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a third quarter lead. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
19 Lions.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now Lawrence. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Take right open.
They've got a man in motion.
Silver.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Decent 24. 11.
He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're gonna mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So we're through 3 here. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 48. He throws a bullet to the center. This is brought in at the 15. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a fourth quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Jupiter, red on red.
Blitz coming, Lawrence. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go now. 60 back. Trap 60, trap 18 back, 18 back. Left wing 19.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. From the gun is Purdy. He sends this one to the end zone. Big game downfield. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right, let's go. 30 left. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's loaded another one up. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Back now, pressure on its way. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Go check, go check.
Purdy to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, go. Hey, kill. 11, Agate.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, run.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Let's go.
1st down throw, Lawrence. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jaguars gotta score in a hurry. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey. 13, Lou. Sink right. Silver.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Down inside 2 minutes now. They're going to line up to try the onside kick. Bears are able to cover the kick. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They send a man in motion. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. 11. Hey, I'm gun.
Man in motion here. Now it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Go.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
11, Agate.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Think right open. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
And look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
Ready up.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Red on red. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. He'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start,